Well, thank you very much. I want to comment on what has been happening in the last few days. We are all aware that Honorable Mao Sampa staged what is called a coup in the political circles to take over the leadership of the party. And more shocking is the backing that he received from government. Having served as Minister of Home Affairs, any minister or any government should have an interest to ensure that in the country we maintain peace and order, law and order. Immediately you try to support some element of dissidence, you are creating a problem for the country. In this case, if this is what is termed as a PF conference, PF conference to begin with is a registered political party in this country. And when you register a political party, it means your constitution must be submitted with the office of the registrar of societies. So the registrar, which is a government department or wing, understands how a political party like PF can convene a convention. In this case, who are the representatives and have all the procedures been followed? Who is the convener? Who are the people who are going to convene the so-called conference? If you analyze what happened with the convention of Mao Sampa, it is not even half of the required standard of holding a convention. One, whoever convened that meeting is not known. I was interested to know who are the people behind this. The people who are speaking are non-members of the Central Committee. I've tried to check around the leadership in terms of provinces. Most of the people that were purported to be members of the party from the provinces are strange people. I even looked at my own province, Eastern Province. Most of the people who are presenting themselves as Easterners were strange characters. So this was just an organized way of creating what is called confusion. The conference, what is called the conference, you have to come up with a composition. And the composition that is always required for a conference that has to proceed with the National Council is that you should have members of parliament present. And I couldn't see any member of parliament apart from one or two fellows who are facing disciplinary issues within the party. You should also have district leaders and provincial leaders present. I couldn't say anybody recognized from the structures of the party. You should also have, should stretch up to the district, up to constituency if it is possible. None of those people were present at that meeting. But I was shocked to see that the government decided to move in with all the necessary machinery to protect one individual who was doing an illegal act. We have the vehicles for the police, which we ordered at that time. The purpose of those vehicles when we ordered was to protect citizens. And in that case, it was to target the University of Zambia. Remember one time we had cases where the University of Zambia were being shot at. And we ordered those vehicles at that time that, no, let us order these water cannons so that we don't shoot direct at students. But these vehicles are being abused. I've seen them at several occasions where they move in as if it is a state of war on aimless citizens. And they parade themselves as Mao Sampa was walking in and to have this an illegal meeting. This looks exciting and it may be pleasing to the government, but there's a danger here. Immediately you plant confusion in the country, you have difficulties containing it. You can do it today to PF. What will stop any dissident to say, I'm also the president of UPND? And then what do? He applies to the police that can I also have police protection. What are you going to do since this is the president you are trying to say? You are promoting confusion, which is going to be very difficult to contain in Zambia. Yes, maybe one way of punishing PF, but for how long? Political parties were formed, and the first stage of how a political party must demonstrate itself as a democratic institution. None of those things were present at the No Sabbath conference. And I still want to urge President Hakainde Hichilema, please search your conscience. Is this the government that you want to preside over? A government of confusion, of trying to deal with individuals who are not even there in the vocabulary of good governance? How about the international community? How are they looking at Zambia? That this is what Zambia wants to achieve. More painful is that all these things were happening at Independence Day, where we are saying now we are 59 years old as a democratic country. Is this what we want to tell the world, that this is how far Zambia can achieve or we can go? This is a disappointment, and I want to address all Zambians not to accept such illegalities. We are destroying our democracy, we are disturbing our peace. And I want President Lunga and all those in leadership, please take heed to the advice of several Zambians. This is an illegal act and should not be tolerated.